Assalamualaikum everyone. In this video we'll be talking about type 4 partial fractions. Okay, in the previous video we saw type 3 partial fractions. Okay, now type 4, what does it say? The denominator g of x contains irreducible repeated quadratic factor. Okay, so here we have a quadratic factor just like in type 3, but the extension here is it is repeating. Okay, so now to every repeated quadratic factor, how we are solving this is, to every repeated quadratic factor, if this is the quadratic factor ax square plus bx plus c, suppose it is repeating twice, okay, then the corresponding partial fraction may be taken as ax plus b by ax square plus bx plus c plus cx plus d by ax square plus bx plus c whole square, just like in type 2 what we did. If it's repeating, so we'll write the factor two times, right? Once and twice. Okay, so in type 3 we saw till here, right? ax plus b by ax square plus bx plus c. यहाँ तक type 3 है आपका. If this partial fraction, if this quadratic factor is repeating again, so I'll be having one more partial fraction for it. Okay, let's see for this example. 2x minus 3 by x minus 1 into x square plus 1 whole square. Here if you see this part, x square plus 1 here is a quadratic factor, right? So, and it is a quadratic factor, one thing, and the other thing is here, the power is 2. That means it is repeating twice. So now I'll get three different partial fraction, one for this and two for this, right? Something like this. For the first one, it is a linear factor, right? X minus 1 is a linear factor. So, a by x minus 1. Done. Now, for this one, this is a quadratic factor which is repeating twice. So, for that, I'll be writing plus. After a, we have b. So, bx plus c whole divided with, the factor here is x square plus 1, right? So, x square plus 1. Okay, this is done. Now, I'm saying here it is repeating twice. So, one more partial fraction will come. After c, I'll have d. So, dx plus e whole divided with this partial fraction which is repeating again, x square plus 1 whole square. Okay. Suppose this partial fraction is repeating thrice. If this is not square, if it is cube, then I'll get one more partial fraction. After e, I'll have f. Fx by x square plus 1 whole cube. Okay, like this. But for now I don't have it, so I won't be writing this, I won't be considering this. So this is my partial fraction for this question. Okay, let's do one example so that we can get a clear idea on this. Okay, so let us take this question for example, 2x minus 3 by x minus 1 into x square plus 1 whole square. So clearly if you see here, this term is what? A linear term, right? A linear factor. But this here I have x square plus 1. So this is a quadratic factor. A quadratic factor. And also it is repeating how many times? 2 times, right? So let's decompose this. This is my fraction given. I'll be decomposing it into partial fractions. Okay, so for the first factor, this x minus 1. For the first factor, I'll have this partial fraction, a by x minus 1, because it is a linear factor, right? So I'll have a by x minus 1, that's it, okay? Now, the second one is what? Quadratic factor. We saw it in type 3 that if it is a quadratic factor, I'll be having bx plus c, okay? So, bx plus c by x square plus 1, done. Now, again, why am I writing? Because it is repeating 2 times. So, I'll be having one more partial fraction for this. That is dx plus e by x square plus 1 whole square. Okay, I think I'm clear. For these two factors, I'll have 3 different partial fractions. Okay, so let this be my equation 1. Done. Now, the step 2 is to take the LCM. In order to cancel out the denominators, I'll take the LCM. Okay, now taking the LCM. LCM will be what? X minus 1 and x square plus 1 whole square, right? And yes, at this point, I consider that you people know how to take out LCM. Okay, so I'm not going in detail how to take out LCM, how we are doing this. Okay. So, after the LCM will be what? X minus 1 into x square plus 1 whole square. Now, After taking LCM, I'll be having this, right? A into x square plus 1 whole square, because I had only x minus 1. Now, plus bx plus c into x minus 1 into x square plus 1 plus dx plus e into x minus 1. Done. Now, here both the denominators are same, so I'll cancel them out. I cancelled it. After cancelling, what will I be left with? 2x minus 3, 2x minus 3 as it is, a into x square plus 1 whole square as it is, plus bx plus c into these two terms. I'm expanding these two terms, x minus 1 into x square plus 1. What happens here? X will be multiplied with this term, and also x will be multiplied with the other term, that is 1. And similarly, minus 1 will be multiplied with x square, and minus 1 will be multiplied with 1, right? So that's what I'm doing here. X into x square is x cube. Now x into 1 is x. Now minus 1 into x square is minus x square. Now minus into plus is minus. 1 into 1 is 1. Done. Next. Plus dx plus c into x minus 1. Here this, why am I writing this in bracket means bx plus c is the entire term that is being multiplied with this. These are two different terms that are being multiplied with this term. Similarly, dx plus e, these are two different terms. Dx and e are being multiplied with x minus 1. Okay, done. Let this be my equation 2. Now what? I need to find the constants now. The constants are a, b, c, d and e. All these constants, all these values I need to find out. Okay, let's not talk about these two steps. I'll tell you later on. Now what? For finding constant, we have two different methods I told you. The one is equating the factor to 0. The other is equating the coefficients. Okay, comparing the coefficients. The first, we'll take the first method first. For x minus 1 is a factor. Let's equate this to 0. X minus 1 is equal to 0. That is the case 1. Yeah, x minus 1 is my factor. I'm equating this to 0. Okay, so what happens here? This I need the value of x. I need only x. What is extra here? Minus 1 is extra here, right? So I'll send this minus 1 to the other side. Here 1 is being subtracted, goes to the other side, it adds. Okay, so now it becomes what? X will be equal to 1 now. I wrote it here, x equal to 1. I think you know this, right? So yeah, 1 is being subtracted, goes to the other side, it adds. Now next, x is equal to 1. What does this mean? It means that wherever I find x in this equation, I'm going to substitute 1 in place of it. Now the value of x is what? 1. Okay, so I'm substituting 1 in place of x. So the equation is the second equation is 2 into x minus 1. So 2 into 2x minus 3. So 2, what is x? 1 minus 3. Similarly is equal to a into x square plus 1 whole square. So a into what is x? 1. So 1 square plus 1 whole square plus bx plus c. Here x is there. I'm writing 1 in place of it. Similarly, all these terms x cube, x square, all these terms will be replaced with 1. Okay. Next, dx plus e. What is x here? 1. Writing 1. Now x minus 1, 1 minus 1. Done. Now see here, this term 1 minus 1, 0. So 0 into anything becomes 0. This entire thing becomes 0. Similarly here, 1 cube is 1. 1 plus 1 is what? 2. Now 1 square is what? 1. Minus 1 is minus 2, right? So plus 2 minus 2 is what? 0. So 0 into anything is what? 0. This entire term became 0. Now I'm only having what? This term. 1 square is 1, right? So 1 plus 1 is 2. But I have a square. So 2 square. 2 square is what? 4. So 4 into a. 4a. Got? Now here. 2 into 1 is 2. 2 minus 3 is obviously 1. Minus 1 because the bigger number is having minus sign. So minus 1. Done till here. Now next. Here see. 4 is being multiplied with a. Right? So 4 is being multiplied. Goes to the other side. It divides. Why am I sending 4? Because I need only the value of a. I don't need anything else. I need only a. So what is extra here? 4 is extra here. So I'll send the 4 to the other side. So 4 is being multiplied here, goes to the other side, it divides. So a is what now? Minus 1 by 4. So minus 1 by 4. Now the value of a I got as minus 1 by 4. A is done. Let's go with B, C, D, E. Right? Yeah, E. The next factor is x square plus 1 whole square. So if I compare this x square plus, I'll write here, x square plus 1 whole square is the another factor. If I equate this to 0, I'll get an imaginary term. Okay, so that's why instead of equating this to 0, I'll go with the second method, that is comparing the coefficients. Okay, see here, how am I getting an imaginary term? And see here, I need the value of x, right? What are extra here? 1 is extra, this square is extra, this square is extra. So what I'll do, I'll first send this square to the other side. So 0 into anything becomes 0. So this will become what now? X square plus 1 is equal to 0. Done. Now, I need only x, I told you. So what is extra? 1 plus 1. Goes to the other side, it will be minus 1. So x square is equals to minus 1. Now, I need only x. If I send the square to the other side, it will become root. So x will be equal to under root minus 1. So under root minus 1, this is negative 1, right? Minus 1 means obviously a negative number. So negative number over the root will give you what? An imaginary number. So that's why I am not equating this to 0. I am not equating this factor to 0. Instead, I am going with the second method, that is comparing the coefficients on both the sides. Okay, so here, let's see this steps now. Here what I'm doing nothing, that just I'm expanding these terms. I told you bx plus c is two different terms that is being multiplied with these terms. Similarly, dx plus e are two different terms. Dx and e are two different terms that are being multiplied with this. So I'm expanding this in the next step. Also here, a plus b whole square के form में है ये, x square plus 1 whole square is in the form of a plus b whole square, right? A plus b whole square, where a is what? X square. A is x square and b is 1 here. So the formula will be a square plus 2ab plus b square, right? So that's what I'm writing. A square is what? A is what? X square. X square whole square will be x power 4. Plus 2 into what is it? X square into 1. 2 into 1 is 1, 2x square. Plus b square. B is what? 1. So 1 square. So I got x power 4 plus 2x square plus 1. Done. Next. Here I am splitting this term. I am multiplying bx with this entire term and c with this entire term. Okay. I am just splitting this. Bx into this entire term plus c into entire term. Okay. Now similarly dx into this x minus 1 plus e into x minus 1. So dx into this, e into x minus 1. Done. Now further expanding this x I am multiplying this in the bracket, and similarly this x also I am multiplying in the bracket. The rest is as it is. A into this term as it is, plus b into, I am just multiplying this x inside. Okay. So x into x cube is x power 4. Now then x into x square is x cube. Then x into x is x square. X into 1 is x. Done. This c is as it is. C term is as it is. Here dx I am having. So I'll multiply this x inside. So x into x will be x square. Now, x into minus 1 is minus x. Plus e into x minus 1 as it is. Done. Why am I elaborating this? It is not required. If you want, you can skip it. Because we are comparing the coefficients now, right? Comparing the coefficients, right? So for that it will be easier if you expand this. If you don't expand also, it's fine. Okay. So now let's see here in this equation, see in this step, which is the variable with the highest degree. Let's check. On the LHS we have got x. Okay, let's move further. We have got x power 4. Now x power 4 is greater than x, right? Okay, so let's check a variable which is greater than x power 4. If we find it, that will be the greatest. Otherwise x power 4 will be the greatest, obviously. Okay, so see here, do we have any x power 4 greater than x power 4 term? Here we have x power 4 again, x power 3, x square. Do we have? No, we don't have it. So now the greatest variable is, the variable with the highest degree is what? X power 4. So now let's compare the coefficients of x power 4 on both the sides. So comparing the coefficients of x power 4. Okay, So here on the LHS, do I have any x power 4 term? I don't have it. So that's why I'm writing 0. Now here, this is x power 4. The coefficient is what? A. So A plus, okay. Next, moving on. Where do I have x power 4? This place, right? So the coefficient is B. So plus B. So this finding coefficients will be easier if we elaborate these steps. Otherwise, this step is fine. You don't have to do it. But finding coefficients will be easier. Okay, now moving on. After B in C, do I have any x power 4 term? No. In D and E, no, I don't have it. So that's it. I have got only A and B. Now, here I know the value of A. So I can substitute it. I don't know B. So I need to find B. What is extra here? A is extra. So I'll send this A to the other side. Okay. A is adding here, goes to the other side, it subtracts. Why am I stressing on this base? Because the students get confused. Sometimes they get confused between, suppose if I had minus A, so they would write B is equals to minus A as it is, or they do some or the other blunder mistake. That's why I'm stressing on this point so much. Okay, so here A is adding, goes to the other side, it subtracts. So B is now what? B is equal to minus A. So B is equals to minus A. Done. Now I know the value of A, that is minus 1 by 4. So minus of minus 1 by 4, minus of minus 1 by 4, minus into minus is plus, so plus 1 by 4. Now the value of B is what? 1 by 4. Done. I got A, I got B. Now after x power 4, what is the term, highest term? After x power 4, the highest the variable with the highest degree is x cube, right? So let's compare the coefficients of x cube on both the sides. Okay. On the LHS, do I have an x cube term? No, I don't have it. On the RHS, let's check. Where do I have x cube? Okay, let's see this one. Sorry, this one. Do I have any x cube term? Here I have x cube term, but it is minus x cube. Okay, so the coefficient is obviously what? B. So it is minus bx cube. So the coefficient is minus b. So that's why I'm writing minus b. Be careful of the signs. Okay, don't get confused between plus and minus. Okay, now moving on. Here I have an x cube term. So the coefficient is what? C. So minus b plus c. Now after c, do I have an x cube term? No, I don't have. So now simple. I know the value of b, but I don't know the value of c. So what I need to find? C. What is extra? B. It is minus b, right? Goes to the other side. It is minus, goes to the other side, becomes plus. It will be plus b. Okay. So this will become what? C is equals to plus b. I know the value of b. That is what? 1 by 4. So C is equals to 1 by 4. C equals to 1 by 4. That means what? The value of C is now 1 by 4. We found what? A, B and C. Done. Now I am left with D, E. Yeah, that's it. Okay. After x cube, what is the variable with the highest degree? X square, right? Now let's compare. Let's compare the coefficient of x square on both the sides. Here, do I have any x square term? No, I don't have here. Here, do I have? Yes, it is 2x square. So it is 2ax square, right? 2ax square or a into 2x square. So I need only x square. The coefficients are now what? 2a, right? So that's what I'm writing here. 2a. Now here x square. Yes, I have an x square term. The coefficient is what? B plus b. Here, yes, minus x square. So the coefficient is minus c. So minus c. Now moving on here, x square term. Yes, the coefficient is plus d. So see, what I need to find? I know a, I know b, I know c. I need to find d. Right? These all are extra. I'll send all these terms to the other side. Here a is adding, goes to the other side. It is 2a, right? It is adding. Goes to the other side, it will be minus 2a. And b adding, goes to the other side, it will be minus. And c, it is subtracting, goes to the other side, it adds. So now d is what? Minus 2a minus b plus c. Minus 2a minus b plus c. Done. Now let's substitute the values of a, b and c. 2 into what is a? Minus 1 by 4. Sorry, minus 2 into what is a? Minus 1 by 4. Minus as it is. What is b? 1 by 4. 1 by 4 as it is. Plus c. What is c? 1 by 4. 1 by 4. Here I am taking LCM, that is 4. Right? The LCM is what here? 4. So here minus into minus plus. 2 ones are 2. So 2 as it is. minus 1 same as it is, plus 1 as it is, right? So minus 1 and plus 1 gets cancelled. What I'm left with? 2 by 4. So 2 ones are 2 twos are. So now D is what? 1 by 2. I got the value of D. Now I'm only left with E. A is done, B is done, C is done, D is done. The only constant left is E. Let me just clear some space for E, then we'll proceed further, okay? Okay, so the values of A, B, C, D are done. I'm only left with E. Now, the final step, comparing the coefficient of x on both the sides. So the equation 2, see here, equation 2 or this equation, see here, I've got x right here. So the coefficient is 2. So 2. Next, moving on, I have an x term here, that is minus x. So the coefficient is minus b. Then moving on further, I have x term here, that is the coefficient will be what now? Plus c. The next, here I have x. So the coefficient is minus d. Then moving on, x, the coefficient is e. So here if you see, I know the value of b, c, d, right? And what I need to find? I need to find e. So these all terms are what? Extra. So I'll send all these terms to the other side. B subtracting adds, C is adding subtracts, D is adding subtracts, okay? The reverse. So I had 2 already. So E is equals to 2 plus B minus C plus D. Done. I know all these 3 values. I'll substitute. B is 1 by 4, C is 1 by 4 and D is 1 by 2. Done. Taking the LCM. The LCM is obviously what? 4, right? So I think you know how to take out LCM, right? So this will be 2 into 4. This will be plus 1 by 4 into 4. This will be minus 1 by 4 into 4. And this will be plus 1 by 2 into 4. So 2 4s is what? 8. This 4 cancels out. I'm left with 1, that is plus 1. Again this 4 goes, so I'm having minus 1. Then 2 1s are 2 2s are obviously. So this will be 2 into 1 is 2. By what was the LCM? 4. Done. Here see, plus 1 minus 1 gets cancelled. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 by 4. 2 2s are 4. 2 5s are 10. Done. 5 by 2. What is this 5 by 2? It is the value of E. So E is equals to 5 by 2. I'm sorry. This is 5 by 2. Okay. So we got the values of A, B, C, D and E. Everything is done. The final step is to what? Substitute all these values in equation 1. Equation 1 is this. I'm going to substitute all the values. A is what? Minus 1 by 4. Done. Now B into x plus c. What is B? 1 by 4 into x plus what is c? 1 by 4. Done. Plus what is the next term? Dx plus e. What is d? 1 by 2. And what is e? 5 by 2. I'm sorry. This is 5 here. 5 here as well. Okay. So 5 by 2. Done. By the denominators x minus 1, x square plus 1, x square plus 1 whole square. Done. Right. I can stop till here or I can further expand this. I can send this 4 to the denominator. I can take this LCM and I can send this down. Similarly here, 2 will be the LCM and it will go down. I can do this. I can expand it further or I can stop till here. Okay. So if I expand this 4 goes down. It will be minus 1 by 4 into x minus 1. The LCM will be 4 here. X plus 1 by 4, right? So 4 goes down. 4 into x square plus 1. Similarly here it will be what? X plus 5 by 2, right? By this. So I'm going to send this 2 to the denominator. So 2 into x square plus 1 whole square. Done. With this we are done with type 4 example. Okay. So type 1 is done, type 2 is done, type 3 is done, type 4 is done. Now what is left? Only improper fraction is left. We'll see what is improper fraction in the next video. So that's it for this video.